So that's just completed the first level.
What did you win?
It's ridiculous. All that for a dwarf.
Tons of camera shots taken at that time. I don't get it at all. I just don't. All he does is takes loads of camera shots of himself. So that's just done with that tutorial mission. We can now progress on to some real levels. And at every time you end a level, you're automatically given the choice to save. I'm just going to overwrite that other save that I had because there's no reason to have it. And then you're teleported back down here. Now, every time you get all 10, actually, this is another benefit of getting all 10 little planets. If I can bring that back up, can I? Ah, there we go. You get little ear-type dots at the top of your health meter. And every time that you take damage while you've got them, those take the place of your health meter. So it basically extends your health, which is a good idea in theory, excuse me. We can't do anything in that little secret area, so we're just going to head down below and go to level 2. I'll try and get through level 2 and 3 in this session. And go for maybe like 4, 5, 6... or stuff like that. I don't know. I don't know how I'll do the recordings, but we'll see. So let's go to level 2. And the transporter takes us there right now. The levels can get quite devious, and in fact, I think in one level, it might even be this one, the exit is right next to the starting location. So we've got one earpiece, so let's take a stand up on here. The music is fairly consistent between levels, so basically the exit is right here, but it's guarded. So to get to the exit, we've got to cover up the place in darkness, which is basically involving you going down side passages, 2 of them, to find stuff. So we're going to go down this one first because this is fairly easy, this one I think. Keep attacking because then you'll not die. Oh, galaxy thing. I'll just call them little planets because that's what they are. Okay, so let's head down here. Get this active straight away because laughter. But when you go down here the first time, Gift will run straight out. For some reason, I don't know why, but he just decides to run out instead. Which is silly because I don't actually understand the point of that. So once it's fully charged, we'll just let this go. Right, so there's a key switch here you've got to thingy. Right, so let's just jump about like crazy idiots. This place will turn to full brightness later. Not at the moment, no. We'll just take that. We'll just run down here before it runs out. And if this is wrong, then so be it. And it's wrong. Oh, I've got a bit of light here. I've got to press the key to unlock the door. Not helpful because I'm about to run out of magical charge. So I've got to hit the key to unlock the door. Now let's hope I can get out of here before I run out of hot charge completely, which I think is going to happen. Oh, I died. Yeah, as soon as you run out of health, then you just die. So the light goes out, and then we just die, basically. Let's see, do we get to... Oh, there we go. We've already pressed the button, so that's okay. We don't have to faff around with that too much. It's easy to get tons of lives, so I think there was one point when I had like 45 or 50 lives. It was ridiculous. But once you pass through this area once, you won't have to use any light spells at all, so you're okay. There we go. Right, so there is some stuff down here that we can kill off. Let's just take that bit there. Now where is the platform down? Cast this and box them in, because they'll run away from you. Like so. And then we can... You have to basically be careful of your button pressing. Let's just get out of there. Oh, more charge. Now there's two ways to go here. I think we've got to go through the right hand one. This one below, I'm not sure. Let's just get this charged. Fail. And then we killed them all off, that's good. That little camera thing, if you press the L2 button, you get a fixed camera point, which is kind of useless in my opinion. But there's a locked door here, so I have to find the button pressing switch basically. You can control how high you jump by pressing longer on the X button will make you jump higher. Now these are invisible platforms. Well, they're not really invisible, but they're somewhat invisible. This green light is absorbing all your staff's energy. So basically you've got to rush through quickly to save some of it. Like so. Now there is a little area on the right here which is covered in red light, and of course I'm going to unlock this first and then I'll talk about everyone, which unlocks the way to where we need to go. Now this button here closes half of it, so that's done half of the job that we have to do. Now this bit down here I was talking about, this leads to a special little task thing, and when you start to get this red light, we're shrunk, and this purple crystal casts darkness, but you don't get that to the next level, so you have to come back here to get this, and basically you've got to keep enough charge. Once you're dark, this red light doesn't affect you, and you'll be able to jump around that to get to there, because as you'll notice, you'll press this key, but as soon as you step off it, it just closes again, so that's a little devious one, so we don't have to worry too much about it right now. I believe there is something later which allows us to turn off that green light, so we shouldn't worry too much about it right now. But we're going to drop down here and go this way. The little orb things regenerate over time. Oh god. Let's see, is there anything around here? There is, 4 out of 10. Let's see. Nothing down below. Nothing there either. Oh, and if you fall down here, you just lose a life fail. You kind of go into an infinite falling sequence for some reason, but never mind. But we've got 19 lives, plenty. And there's actually a location in this level which allows you to get infinite lives. It's a fairly annoying task. But there is a location here that allows you to get infinite lives. I'll talk about it in a minute once we get through this section, because it's on the other half. Oh, damn it. So you basically got to jump through these gaps. While you're in thin air, you're allowed to attack things, which is good enough. Just jump on this to get the key, which unlocks the door to a planet. So this is just kind of a bonus. You don't have to go through this unless you want to get all the planets, which we're going to try and do, because I want to get at least 2 cleared locations to get the first one, which is a better staff, if I remember correctly. The staff does more damage. Then there's one that gives you a compass or map or something. I can't remember offhand. And then the last one, I have no idea what it is at all, so I'll be guessing. I'd have to look up the guide to find out what the last ones are. Anyway, so we've got our first half done. Sorry about that bright light, folks. Even if your staff has no power, it doesn't actually have like an active power like yellow light or something. The powder that you collect stays there. So even if the power is cancelled, you'll still have the full power bar for when you come to the next one, so you don't have to worry too much about it. And so let's get back to the starting point. As you can see, that yellow power is active. And basically, you can only use a power once you've activated it for the first time. Once it's active for the first time, that's it. So as you can see, part of this area is now dark. Once we get the other side done, we'll be able to complete this level. Oops. Sometimes the jumping mechanism button doesn't work, which is annoying. I think it's just because there's a delay in it. Right, there is a hidden platform here. Here it is. So you have to push this way. Whoa, that was close. I hope I've not pushed that too close. Now this here is a shadow gun. You can only use it when you pick it up in certain levels. But this is where the infinite ammo the infinite life thing can be found. So here's a shadow gun, use it to shoot shadows. And you press as soon as you go to first person target mode, this becomes a shadow gun. Now when you've got something you can shadow gun, you can see it. So this is animation for the shadow gun. You need to have some to be able to use it. If you use the animation, it reappears. So this is basically what you have to do to get the infinite ammo. Shoot the shadow, like so. Pass through the laser, pick up the life. Oh, there you go, you got a planet for getting that there. There we go, 7th planet. Now to reset the ammo generator, just press that. It'll regenerate another one. Shoot. Pass through. Extra life. And you can really just abuse this to get as many lives as you want. It's so easy to do this to get as many lives as you need. I consider this to be an exploit in the game. And the best thing is that if you start a level and then quit out, you keep all the lives you have accumulated up to that point. So sometime later in the Let's Play, I will come into this area and basically spam the hell out of this area to get lives for later. I know that's cheating, but it gives me a much better chance of succeeding later on. So I'll show you a bit. I won't even show it to you on camera because it's boring after some time. So let's go down here. The detector rays will not harm you. Quite the opposite, they can often activate mechanisms. In this case, though, if you pass through the detector rays, you will be killed. Oh, sugar. Freeze that there to get that planet, which gives us the 8th planet. We're going to go back up here to get the extra ammunition. There's usually only a fixed amount of ammunition available to you in a mission, and you can never accumulate more than 5. Because you can never revisit the same areas over and over again. So when it's flashing that way, then you just have to fire it basically. Shadow guns are easy to use. It's fairly self-explanatory, so we don't need to worry too much about it. Gift uses this for no apparent reason into the wall. Now this guy is a one-shot death maker basically. What you basically need to do is shoot his shadow and then jump past. This search laser is always looking for a target. When it is following its target, it heats up and goes faster and faster. Let it cool down. So he won't come through there again. As you can see, it's following us. So we've got to be careful. Pick up some health. Hit the button to pull up the other bit to get out of here. As you can see, they're now dead and we can now escape. Most people, when they first get this game, will be able to get through these first 2 levels without too much difficulty. It's after this when it gets extremely difficult. So as you can see, the laser's pointing at us, but we'll press that to turn it off. Quite a simple one that, but it gets harder obviously. him for some extra health that we don't need. Like so. And we'll get that planet, that's the 9th one. I don't know where the 10th one is, it must be around here somewhere. I take it that there's a little bit that we haven't found yet. I think it might be in one of the areas we can't get to just yet. Nope, stuck camera. Again. Let's see. Don't think there's anything more around here. If I have to, I'll just come back later. And it's dead. That's that done with. I don't know where the 10th little planet is. That's the only problem. I've never been able to find it. I don't know if there is actually 10 in all the levels. There should be. I might come. Well, I'll have to come back here anyway to get infinite ammo. If I can find the last one, I'll tell you what it is and show you on camera. But for now, I'm not going to really bother too much with it because it's not totally necessary to completing the game. I can come back to it later anyway, as I've said. So let's progress out of this level. Usually the levels are in pairs, except for one. So in this one we don't find anything at all. It's just a level we've got to pass through to reach the end.